Heck no. What's going on, Fort Worth fam? It's the kid, BigBossFabo, Fort Worth Fabo. I'm back with a video for you guys, man. Today I'm reacting to 5 unsolved mysteries caught on tape, man. I told y'all I'm going crazy with the videos, man. I'm back with all types of reactions. I'm just going heavy in the paint. I'm going hard in the paint. You know what I mean? You heard what I'm saying. With that being said, man, I'm gonna do horror stuff, thriller stuff, mysteries, all type of stuff, man. I'm a fan of it all. So this dropped on Nuke's Top 5's channel in 2016. It's a pretty old video, but like I said, man, I'm in love with all the mystery stuff. The mystery stuff, the stuff that really be cool and interesting to me. I don't know why. Like Unsolved Mysteries, the new the remake that they got on Netflix is fire. And I also watched all the old ones. You know, I used to watch the old ones, and I actually went back and rewatched them. About like 6 months ago, I went back and rewatched all the old ones, man. Those are just, I've always been like into that kind of stuff, especially when you watch them, and it's like, I used to watch them as a kid, bro, like elementary school, middle school, Home Alone. Like I was the first one to come home, and bro, the house was hella quiet, making all type of weird noises, and like be thinking somebody in the house and shit, like, you know what I'm saying, getting all scared and like, damn, oh damn. But I've always been into like stuff that like get your heart racing. So let's hop into this reaction. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be aware of some of these mysteries because I think these are like some of the top unsolved mysteries. Or actually, these are 5 unsolved mysteries caught on tape. This one may be really bizarre. Let's get it.
The top 5 mysterious unsolved cases. Jackie Sutton. In late October 2015, seasoned British journalist Jackie Sutton arrived at a Turkish airport to catch her connecting flight to Iraq, where she'd been working with the free speech organization IWPR. Hours later, she was found dead in an airport restroom. Reportedly, Jackie Sutton had committed suicide, hanging herself using one of her own shoelaces. Now here's where things get even stranger. Earlier reports by the Turkish media stated that Jackie Sutton had become very upset after missing her flight to Iraq because she couldn't afford to purchase a new ticket. However, later reports revealed that Sutton could have easily paid for a new ticket. She was found carrying over 2,000 euros and 2 credit cards. Even more suspicious, another security camera clip taken shortly before Jackie Sutton's death shows her carrying what appears to be a shopping bag containing purchases made at the duty-free shop in the airport. Critics have argued that it seems highly unlikely that Jackie Sutton would suddenly decide to do a bit of shopping shortly before committing suicide. So is Jackie Sutton's death a suicide or something more sinister? Let me know what you think in the comments below.
Did she have any health problems or nothing, like the mental issues? Why don't we discuss any of that? But that's odd. She was found hanging by a shoestring in the airport bathroom? The heck, man? That's crazy. I've never heard of this one. Jackie Sutton. R.I.P., man.
Lars Matank. Lars Matank was a young German man who went on a holiday trip with friends to Varna, Bulgaria. While there, Matank was involved in a fight with some other tourists and suffered a ruptured eardrum.
There's something about Bulgaria, like I don't even know nothing about it, but just the name Bulgaria sounds scary, bro. Sounds like something gonna happen to you if you go there. It's like Hostel. Y'all remember seeing Hostel? I think Hostel was in somewhere in Europe, but I don't know where. Where does that take place? In like Poland or something like that, bruh? Slovakia. That's where. Czechoslovakia. Places like that, bro. I don't think like they welcome tourists like that. Especially in that movie, bro. They had you fooled.
With the ear injury, Lars Matank was unable to fly, so he couldn't return to Germany with his friends. He rented a room in a hostel in a poor area of Varna, Bulgaria, determined to wait until his ear had healed enough so that he could fly back to Germany. However, that same night, Lars Matank called his mother and said that there was something strange about the hostel that he was staying in, and that she should cancel all of his credit cards.
See what I said? He was staying in a hostel. Nah. Bruh. I think that's why, like, I watch so much horror stuff. Because I know what to do in these scenarios, in these cases. Nothing stupid. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't going in a hostel Bro, and you gotta, like, especially in like other countries and stuff, bro, you gotta be in a big group. No backpacking through Europe solo dolo. You will get kidnapped or something. I ain't putting that in the air. Nah, that didn't come from me. But I'm just hypothetically, bro, just be smart, be safe. Like, do not do dumb stuff. Have people that can be accountable for you and you can be accountable for them, bro. If I'm going backpacking through Europe, I'm going with a group of friends, like a huge group of us. We always gonna keep an eye on each other.
Even later that same night, Lars Matank left his hostel room in a panic, headed for the airport. He called his mother again, this time saying that 4 strange men were following him and that he was hiding. 2 hours later, Lars Matank caught a cab and arrived at the Varna airport in the early morning hours. On airport security cameras, Lars can be seen entering the airport with his luggage. But minutes later, he is seen running from the airport in a panic, leaving his luggage behind. Eyewitnesses say that Lars Matank ran to a barbed wire fence that surrounds the airport, climbed over the fence, and then disappeared into some nearby woods. To this day, Lars Matank has never been found. His family asks that anyone with any info as to his current location contact them via their website or Facebook page. Brian Schaeffer. One of the strangest disappearances on record is that of Brian Schaeffer, an Ohio State medical student. On March 31st, 2006, Brian Schaeffer decided to go out for a night on the town with some of his college friends. They met at the Ugly Tuna Saloona, an upstairs bar at Ohio State's South Campus. Brian can be seen arriving at the bar with his 2 friends. They're smiling and laughing as they exit the escalator to the second floor bar. Around 10 p.m., Brian called his longtime girlfriend, with whom he had planned a spring break getaway to Miami a few days later. Brian told her that he loved her and would see her soon. Brian's girlfriend said that the call was nothing out of the ordinary. Later, Brian Schaeffer is seen again on security camera near the escalators, talking to 2 girls. He seems to say goodbye and then heads back into the bar. Brian Schaeffer was never seen again. Security cameras covering the only exits of the Ugly Tuna Saloona bar do not show Brian Schaeffer ever leaving. The only possible other exit would have been through an area of the bar that was under heavy construction at the time and closed off to the public. However, even if Schaeffer had left through the construction area, there are multiple other security cameras in the bar's vicinity. None of these cameras picked up footage of Brian Schaeffer ever leaving the bar. It's almost as if Brian Schaeffer disappeared into thin air.
That's cap, bro. Something malfunctioned. Never trust technology too. Like, don't think, oh, we didn't see him on the camera. Glitch in the system. It glitched and he walked out, disappeared, and y'all missed it. Or 2, I feel like he probably left on the camera, but nobody noticed him. Maybe he was in a big group of people. Maybe he, like, someone was blocking a certain angle or a view. Come on, bro. Like, so you tell me he disintegrated into thin air? I don't know. I feel like I'm not trying to justify him being like I'm not trying to justify his disappearance. I'm trying to justify the fact that he probably was seen leaving. You know what I'm saying? Like, or maybe he went out the other way, like they mentioned. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
in the middle of a crowded bar. Alan Gill. On the evening of February 23rd, 2014, Alan Gill took a strange trip through Cornwall, England. Captured by surveillance cameras, Gill spent his evening wandering the streets of several different cities for hours. He was seen in Wadebridge, then traveled by bus to Truro, then on to Newquay, then back to Perranporth. No one knows why Alan Gill took this strange trip, or what he was doing wandering the streets of 4 different cities all night. The next morning, the dead body of Alan Gill was found washed up on the shore of Perranporth Beach. Gill was naked except for 1 sock and 1 shoe. But the story gets even stranger. Alan Gill's other sock was found wadded up inside his mouth, wrapped in the cord of a pair of earbud-type headphones. Near his body was a black jacket containing a wallet with 95 British pounds, but his bank cards, credit cards, and ID were missing. However, the wallet contained a single bizarre picture: Alan Gill as a child. Even stranger, the jacket the wallet was found in was not the one that Alan Gill had been wearing on the night of his death. Initially, Alan Gill's death was thought to just be a very strange suicide. However, an autopsy revealed multiple unexplained injuries to Alan Gill's right hand, chest, and head. Police ruled the death as suspicious. The case still remains unsolved, and no one knows exactly what happened to Al and Jill.
That's weird.
The Jamison family. One of the most bizarre disappearances in recent history is that of the Jamison family of Eufaula, Oklahoma. Pastor Gary Brandon claims that the Jamisons told him that their home was haunted by angry spirits. The Jamisons said that they had made contact with the spirits of a dead family in their house, and that their 6-year-old daughter Madison often talked to the ghost family's child. The Jamisons said that 2 of the ghosts were called Emily and Michael, and that one of the apparitions had wings like an angel. Allegedly fearing for the safety of his family, Bobby Jamison had asked Pastor Brandon if there were quote-unquote special bullets that he could use to fight off the intruding spirits. Pastor Brandon also said that Jamison mentioned that he had obtained a quote-unquote satanic Bible in order to attempt to ward off the ghostly beings. On October 8, 2009, the
What? And you talking to your pastor? What, bro? Let me get this straight. So, dude, the person that's vouching for him is his own pastor from his church, who's describing a conversation he had with him before his disappearance. And we're talking about the father of the family before his disappearance. And he had told him these things that he was doing. 1, if he got bullets that could shoot evil or ghosts or whatever. 2, you telling your pastor that you got a satanic Bible. What kind of logic, bro? Like, why don't you have a regular Bible? How do you ward off evil with evil? A satanic Bible is evil, bruh. You would think if you was gonna use any Bible, use the Bible. What is you doing, bro? That's fishy to me. I feel like Buddy was up to something. He was on some other stuff. How you gonna use that? Like, it just don't add up, bro.
Jamison family loaded their pickup truck for a trip. They can be seen on their own front yard security camera moving things from their house to their truck. Bizarrely, the family seems to be in some sort of daze or trance-like state, making dozens of trips back and forth from the house to the truck, but never talking to each other once. After loading the truck, the Jamisons pulled out of the driveway and were never seen alive again. 8 days later, the Jamisons' pickup truck was found by the side of the road. Locked inside the truck were the Jamisons' wallets and IDs, their cell phones, and $32,000 cash. Also locked inside the truck was the family's small dog, which was nearly dead from starvation. A massive statewide search was launched for the family over the next 8 months, but nothing was found. Multiple theories were circulated. One that Bobby and Sherilyn Jamison had been meth users and had been involved in a meth deal gone bad. This theory would also explain their trance-like state in the final video of the family. However, absolutely no evidence of drug use was found when police searched the Jamison family home. 4 years after the Jamison family's disappearance, deer hunters stumbled across some skeletal remains in a remote area of the Eufaula Mountains, less than 3 miles from where the Jamisons' truck had been found. The bodies were forensically identified as the remains of the Jamison family. However, the bodies were so badly decomposed that no cause of death could be determined. The reason for the Jamison family's strange behavior and the cause of their death remains a mystery to this day.
Heck no. What the heck, bro? Yeah, those are some odd mysteries, man. I actually got footage of some of that, you know, like everything's caught on tape, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, man. That one's wild. That one's creepy. That's creepy, bro. Let me know y'all's thoughts on that, man. If you have any additional stuff I should check out, any other horror people I should check out, let me know, man. I like reacting to stuff like this. I'm going to start adding it to the channel. And you should see more content overall from me. So, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at FootworthFabo, man. We're on the road to 50,000 subscribers, man. Hit the sub button, man. Peace.